I'm on the screen. Hold on, let me fix this. I don't know. Let's not. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. On this wonderful Monday, it's currently about, I don't know, maybe in the 60s. Apparent going to get up to the 60s. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. As you can hear, my neighbors, they're my noisy neighbors there. I don't know. They're having a domestic dispute, something about seeds or something. I don't know. Bird world. I don't know. They all think they're freaking still Velociraptors and shit, right? They have that. I'm still a dinosaur. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. But today's a good day, and today is also the day of the eclipse apocalypse, right? So I have to go to the store and get cigarettes, coffee, and chocolate milk. That's my goal before the portal to H.P. Lovecraft's dystopian nightmares, come out from the sky or something. I don't know, whatever. That'd be fun. If that happens, I'm gonna be like, wow, awesome. I don't know. I doubt any of that's going to happen. I really do. I think that's just going to be a bunch of man-made problems. Like people traffic is probably what I'm going to be experiencing if I was to go out and about. Which I'm really not. Staying in the neighborhood. Nobody gives a fuck about that. It's business as usual. Most people are at work. I am not. So, yeah. So today's a good day. I'll tell you about those who did not have a good day. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan left their bad Trader Joe's malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 2 other poor souls. 30 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. A lot of them were service members as well. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. But there's hope. There was hope. Folks getting them out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Animal Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. And at least we forget that there are still 700, 800 plus individuals still incarcerated over the J6 debacle. Hell, there's political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torture, solitary confinement conditions. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. Every day, never forget it, never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely deploy a lot more knife hands. Reload! 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 Oh shit! We melted the barrel. Anyway, yes. Meanwhile, well, what's the big news? I don't know. The big. We're supposed to have a shadow. There's going to be a shadow for about 4 minutes. It's a nice little shadow that the sun and the moon are going to. The moon is going to grant us with a shadow. So there you go. That's what's happening today. Yes. NASA's supposed to shoot off 3 rockets into the sky and blow them up, see what happens. CERN is supposed to fire up. Today in Cleveland, we've got the they're calling it the totality of news. It's going to be nothing but baseball, the Cavaliers and all this. And we have the women's Final Four here. Yeah, the women's Final Four is going on here in Cleveland. No one cares. As woke as that is, you can imagine. Sports, woke. I mean, Cleveland. You go to Cleveland. It's downtown Cleveland. It's bright lights, big city. It's you terrible parking. It's horrible, but it's a nice. It's that energy. It's still Cleveland. Places to go, walk around. It's it's really cool, really cool. But all the lights, they're all in rainbows and chomo flags. Yeah, chomo flags. Uh, you know, Supporting the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers supporting uh, the chomo organizations. You know what I mean? Chomos, yeah, the fucking chomos, right? Those guys. Chomos. I can't say much. I call them chomos. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's very synonymous with wood chipper, right? Yeah, I can get behind that movement. Well, besides that movement, you don't want to get behind a wood chipper. Really, especially if you're throwing chomos in there. You're going to need some PPE. You're going to need some gloves, some mask. A full face mask that's going to stop the fluids and chunks of bone hitting you in the face. You're going to have gloves, heavy duty gloves. You know, hopefully with some type of grip, so that because you're shoving in these chomos. They have a tendency to kind of struggle a little bit and kick around, especially when the blades start engaging. So you got to be careful. It might break your hand when you're pushing them in or something, hurt your hand, break a nail, ladies. Make sure you got some good boots, right? Some nice galoshes kind of boots, and don't tuck your pants into the boots. Put your pants over the boots, right? So that because all that material hitting your pants could slide down into your boots, and then you got chomo parts all in your boots, and that's not a good day, right? So make sure that you have proper PPE, an apron, a heavy duty apron, because things like have a tendency to pop back and out of the wood chipper and hit you, So and plus you want all this to be able to wash away nicely with a water hose. So that's your wood chipper technician handbook, basically for chomo operation. When we're doing these chomo operations. But that's what's going on with the fucking sports, and that's why nobody's fucking watching it. Really. Yeah, I mean, seriously. I don't really care about a bunch of non in women's basketball. I don't care about some non-binary birthing people running around that have really no athletic ability, throwing a ball, trying to play basketball. And meantime they're trying to push their narrative, right? And they're literally trying to push the chomo narrative. So once again, we talk about the the demoralization, which leads to destabilization. This is part of it. So no, fuck all that. I care not for some. Once they started doing all this, I just walked away from sports. I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. You ruined it for me. Thanks. And I'm a very athletic person. I've played sports. I've played basketball. I've played baseball. I've played football. I've played most sports, tennis even. It's for them to come in and ruin everything. That's part of the demoralization and the destabilization. Skull. Note to self: do not breathe coffee. Coffee is not supposed to go in your lungs. But woo, wow, oh my god. Anyway, oh, so yeah, that's what's going on around here. I have not heard any reports of mass gathering of people, and oh yeah, of course there's that too. The tyrannical authorities have stated that you shouldn't be in groups of no more than 10 to 20 people because of threats. What kind of threats? Well, they specifically said is. If you know what is the is supposed to be targeting what? So if you're in a group of 19 people, you're okay. But if you're in a group of 20 people, boom, you get hit. Really? Is that how it works? Or if you're in a group of 10, you're going to get hit. But if you're in a group of 9, that's fine. Leave them alone, right? So they have what? Rules of engagement here. Everybody's going to be outside, looking up, parking, shit like that. The fucking fear mongering, man. I just that's what it's all about. And by the way, if you don't know ISIS, if you look at ISIS, who is ISIS? ISIS was a goddess or some shit, right? And so ISIS, Egyptian goddess, which is also plays right into the whole Anunnaki thing with Ishtar, Inanna. They like to have comparable gods and goddesses. Once again, this just lets you know that they are fucking compromised and idiots. Yes, we are being slowly being taken over by idiots, and they want us to be idiots. And I say no to idiocracy. Just say no to the idiocracy. Gatorade will not grow food. Maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, if you haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, check it out. It's definitely an eye-opening experience. But so anyway, I hope I said all the. Oh, I accidentally paused it. Okay, so I hope that I said all the political correctness. I hope I'm following the political correctness guidelines, and of course the what is it? DEI, right? The diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I hope I was very inclusive in my in far equitable in my diversity in choice of words. Fuck that bullshit. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing here. I'm going to head off into the wastelands in search of. I'm going to try to scavenge some cigarettes, some coffee, and some chocolate milk. And so I don't know how many bottle caps I need to bring with me. I'm pretty sure I need to carry all my laser weapons. I might need the rocket launcher because there are some fiends out there. A pocket full of fiends that I have to go through. There might be some glowing ones, right? And there might be some death claws. I don't know if I do encounter a death claw. It's usually a reason to pull out the multi fully automatic rocket launcher or the mini nuke. Of course, I don't like the mini nuke too much splash damage. But yes, I will be driving actually. So I'll be driving, of course, until the EMP hits, and then I will be trekking it out on foot with my gas mask on and full armor. And I'm probably going to have one of those ballistic fists. When you hit, it just kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Yes, I'm making Fallout New Vegas references. So that's going to be what I'm going to equip myself with to go get just cigarettes, coffee, and chocolate milk. Right. So it's going to be quite the adventure for me, and it's probably going to happen right after this video. So I can't live stream that adventure because it just wouldn't work out well. Mr. House said I couldn't. So in the NCR, they're all over the place, and they'll take pot shots at you if you take a live stream. So anyway. Yeah, as crazy as it excites my imagination. Sorry, so awaiting this whole portals. We had a discussion about portals. What's a fucking portal? A portal is something that things go in and out of. I don't see the eclipse as being in a portal. I see it as a shadow. Literally, that's what it is. It's a shadow. Anyway, that's where I'm at today. So as I gear up to start my adventure, I'm going to make sure that I have enough stim packs and maybe some buff out, some slasher, maybe some Med-X, and then I'll be good to go. Just to get my cigarettes, coffee, and beer, or cigarettes, coffee, not beer. I don't want beer. Cigarettes, coffee, and chocolate milk. Yeah, I need the chocolate milk. Yeah. Uh, so uh, that's my adventure. So I hope that you try to stay as safe as you can during this eclipse apocalypse. It should be over in about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. I don't know how long this takes for the shadow to pass through a very small section of the Earth, very very small section of the Earth. So the totality, it will continue to go until the moon has the moon and the sun, the moon and the Earth have moved out of totality. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty interesting how things move, because we got the moon going this way, and then we got the Earth going this way around the sun. So and the sun is basically, well, we're we're going around the sun ourselves, but so, and then everything is moving through the galaxy, and then of course the galaxy itself is moving, and so there's a lot of moving parts to all this bullshit. So that's why you only get 4 minutes of totality of darkness. But that's okay if you like the shadows. Just wait till about 6 or 7 tonight, when there'll be nighttime, and the sun will actually go down past that line that we call the horizon. It's a monumentous occasion. I like a sundown better than I do an eclipse. So, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm stalling for time because I don't want to have to cut a path through the death claws to get my stuff. So I'm going to be doing some prospecting at a store, well, scavenging, prospecting, whatever you want to call it. So here in the wastelands of Cleveland during the eclipse apocalypse, check out Fandom Iconic Captain Crappy. He's going to be doing a live stream for the eclipse apocalypse, and I will be joining, not joining in. I don't know, maybe I will, but I'll be in chat, checking it out. So please check him out during this, and journey well, folks. Stay safe. Don't look up unless you got eye protection. It will burn your retinas a little bit. It will, and so. I'm more interested in the environment that it's affecting. I really don't care about the celestial event. It's going to be dark for 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, but it is going to affect the environment, the energy, all that kind of thing. That I find very, very interesting, and the psychological effects that it has on the human condition. That's probably the most interesting and entertaining aspect of this whole eclipse apocalypse. So anyway, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She is kicking ass, taking names, getting stronger by the day. Go Team Joe's Mama. Go Team Joe's Mama and T. Joe. Go check out Joe Morgan's channel and go give him some love and support. This has been Mad Shad. Yeah. Encouraging you all to continue to train, continue to prep, because we all know it's a mad, mad world out there. Every day, never forget.